A very, very important question asked in Mahabharata, and of course, answer given in Mahabharata. The question is like this: Shatayuruktah Purushah Sarva Vedeshu Vayada Napnot Yatha Cha Tat Sarvamayuhu Keneha Hetuna. Means when a man has been spoken of in the Vedic scripts, in the Vedas, as having a span of 100 years of life minimum. Vedas indeed speaks about more than 100 years of lifespan. Then for what reason that all the men do not attain the allotted lifespan? Beautiful question. We have to think very deeply on the answers, and the answers are written by Vyas Muni in Mahabharata. Please understand that. Of course, it is our own karma phala, etc. We have to understand that our lifespan is based on our karma phala. But God says in the Vedas that the destiny is also, the luck is also in your hands. By doing Vedic pious deeds, by abstaining from sins, you can go up to 100 years of age minimum. That too, that life where you are not falling sick or falling ill. You can enjoy a beautiful life, minimum 100 years of age. So these are the 6 reasons quoted in Mahabharata. Vidurji says, Ati mano ati vadascha tata atyago naradipa krodaschat ma viditsa cha mitra drohascha tani shat yeta yeva sayatikshanaha krintan yayunshi dehinam yetani manava gananti na mrityur badramastute. So he is saying, oh my brother Dhritarashtra, you have to understand that these are the sharpest swords which is cutting off the period of life allotted to all the human beings, all the creatures. Please understand. It is these 6 that are killing the men, but it is not the death that is killing the men. Please understand that. So you should always forsake vanity so that God may grant you all the happiness. So please understand these 6 things very, very carefully. What are those 6 things? Vidura is saying, excess of pride or selfishness. Today people are having so much of excess of selfishness and so much of pride amongst them. They want to speak about themselves. They want to show that they are superior in the public. They are going to a party. They are going somewhere when 5-6 people are there, 10 people are there. They want to show their pride. They want to show their selfishness. They are selfish, of course, but they want to show their pride also. So having excess of pride and selfishness is one of the reasons for early death, says Vidura, that is Vyas Muni in Mahabharata, number 1. Number 2, excess in speech. God has given us 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means God is indicating that you must double the listening capacity and you should halve your speaking capacity. That means you should speak less, listen more. You have been given 2 ears. Listen more. But today people are speaking 400%, listening less than 25%. That is what is really happening. People are not willing to listen to teachers. People are not willing to listen to elders. People are not willing to listen to anybody else. They always want to speak. They don't care about listening. So excess of speech is a reason for early death. Point number 3, Vidura says lack of charity or donation. People do not donate assets. People do not donate their property or food to the needy people. Who are those needy people? Vedas describe the needy people are Brahmanas. Brahmanas means one who has adopted Vedas in his life and one who is preaching Vedas to all the public without any partiality. One who has realized Almighty God and he does not have a job to do to sustain himself. Those people are the needy people. And also those people who are not having limbs, etc. They are beggars on the street. But we have to give to them and we should ensure that they are not misusing what we are giving. So we can give to them if we are sure that they are going to use it for their good purpose, not for doing any nasha, etc. So lack of charity is one of the reasons for early death, says Vidura. And the 4th one, he says excess of anger. So many people are dying every year of heart attack and other ailments only because of anger. That is very clearly known fact today. And the excess of anger is a reason for early death, says Vidura. And the 5th one, he says a desire of one's own nurturing. Again coming to selfishness point. But here We want to sustain ourselves. We do not want to sustain the world. We want to earn money for ourselves. We do not care about anybody else. Nobody is caring about Agnihotra, because Agnihotra is the most selfless deeds which will help the entire universe. But nobody is scared in doing Agnihotra, the worship of Almighty God. The worship of Almighty God as per Vedas is the most selfless deed in this universe, but never anybody is caring. Also, God says in the Vedas, Krinvantam Vishwamaryam, when you make the whole world noble, the whole world will sustain itself. It will never become a selfish activity. But today people are caring about only nurturing themselves, nurturing their family, but they do not care about anybody else. 90% of the people. That is the reason of early death, says Vidurji. And lastly, he says hostility with the friends. Droha, we are doing droha with the friends. That is also a reason for early death. So Vidurji says these are like a very, very sharp swords which is taking your life away. People are not donating to learned Acharya of Vedas. People are donating to those services which are causing hindrance towards the progress of our society. People are donating so much of money to unwanted anti-Vedic things. They do not know these are anti-Vedic things, but people are donating money there. So these kind of things are so subtle, but we are not aware. So if we have to live long life, we have to follow dharma in our life. And every sentence mentioned in this video is towards dharma. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.